warming up today. I'm looking forward to it.
We are. So we're starting in the 50s and 60s this morning. It's cool, not cold. It's just a little bit cool this morning. You don't have to go for any heavy layers, but you might want to consider some light long sleeves. Otherwise, this afternoon, a lot of us will be in the 70s. So, you know, if the kids really want to wear the sandals to school today, pick and choose your battles. I don't think this is a battle that you need to fight. Just let them do it. In fact, this week might be one of the last weeks for wearing some of the summer gear. Notice that in the Boston area, we're going to be up around 70 degrees. We've got a lot of low and mid 70s as you look away from the coastline today. Worcester 72, Lowell 73, 71 in Newton. But we'll keep it in the 60s up across the North Shore and the Seacoast. I've got some 60s across the South Shore, the Cape and the Islands as well. That northeast breeze is going to keep you guys just a couple degrees cooler. These are still above average temperatures, though. Tonight, comfortable, clear, lows in the 50s. So again, cool but not cold overnight tonight and tomorrow. Temperatures are set to peak for the week. We're looking at highs in the low and the mid 80s from Boston to Worcester. We're looking at some 70s down across the Cape and the Vineyard. These temperatures will come close to some record highs. The record high in Boston and Hartford is 85, 83 in Providence and Worcester. I don't think that we're breaking that record high of 88 in Manchester, New Hampshire. But needless to say, it is going to be a really warm stretch of weather this week. We've got above average temperatures that last through about Thursday. We do at times have a little bit of wildfire smoke that we're going to be tracking, that smoke coming out of Canada. You saw it yesterday in the skies. The smoke does not look that thick today, but I could see it kind of wavering back and forth at times this week. And then we've got a soggy, cooler weekend in the works. So as far as what needs to be on your radar, coming up at the end of the week, I've got some very small chances for rain Friday, our best chance for rain on Saturday. And as long as that doesn't slow down and linger into Sunday, I have Sunday right now clearing out. Next week doesn't look perfect. I think we're going to turn unsettled. And you can see the temperatures from the weekend into next week are going to swing back to below average. So the warm weather that we have this week is a this week thing. This morning, 50s and 60s at the bus stop. Now we're warming into the 60s and going for like 70 degrees this afternoon. So if you want to wear the sandals today, go ahead and wear the sandals today. I think this might be your last week where that is a viable option because, of course, from here, it's probably going to get cooler. But we've got temperatures today maxing out in the upper 60s, Boston, North Shore, down through Milton. We've got low and mid 70s in Metro West back through Central Mass up to the Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire. 70s Brockton, Bridgewater, and 60s for the South Shore, the Cape, the Islands. It's going to feel good. It's going to look good today. And tonight we keep it comfy and clear. It will take all night for us to drop back to the lower 50s. And although that's how we start the morning and there's like a little chill in the air when you wake up, we've got this awesome turnaround tomorrow in the low and the mid 80s. So if you are a lover of the warm weather and you're not ready to say goodbye to summer yet, I feel like tomorrow is like our last little farewell to summer. It's going to be in the 80s. It's going to be so nice out there. In fact, we're rivaling some record highs in Worcester and Providence. Record highs 83, 85 in Boston and Hartford. We could come close. I'm not promising that we're going to meet or beat these record highs, but we'll come close. And that just goes to show how far above average those temperatures are going to be tomorrow. So let's go with warm weather this week. A lot of above average temperatures. From time to time, we've got a little bit of that wildfire smoke being directed in here. Those are from Canadian wildfires. We've also got a soggy, cooler turn into the weekend, and that should be on your radar because that's something that we're going to be watching for Saturday. In fact, even by Friday night, we're going to be watching those rising rain chances. As long as it clears out on time, Sunday, I'm favoring dry conditions. My concern is if this whole thing slows down, we may see some Sunday impacts. And with it being at the end of our 7-day forecast, that's certainly a possibility. So in lower 70s, all day sunshine. You can see though temperatures dropping back into the upper 50s by about 9 o'clock tonight, and the layers are going to have to go back on. But in Boston today, it is a short sleeve afternoon. Short sleeves and, like Ray said, sunglasses for all that sunshine, and highs probably falling just short of 70 degrees in Boston. We've got a lot of our coastal communities today, talking highs in the mid or upper 60s from the Cape to Boston up to the North Shore and South Shore. But we've got interior 70s. It's going to be a lovely stretch of weather. The only thing I really want to mention is if you're going to be out and about, we do have some near surface smoke that we're tracking from central to western Mass, and that may have some impact on air quality. So we'll keep an eye on it. I'm not overly concerned, but I just wanted to let you know. Kelly?